Access to Art is a radical arts project in which undergraduate art students from the University of Brighton work alongside the Rockets, a group of artists with learning disabilities. Over the past 4 years, the project has established an excellent model for inclusive learning and has become a brilliant platform for pedagogic research, such as overalls. Over 8 weeks, the groups met at the Phoenix Studios to make artwork and take part in our research exploring the use of overalls as a medium for reflection and documentation.
We are going to use these overalls as if they're our sketchbooks. So we can also see this as, like, because they're white, like a new canvas or a new bit of paper, so we can paint all over them. I mean, look at Llewellyn's t-shirt. Perfect example, Llewellyn. You paint it all. You do what you want. Yeah? Okay, so let's just go around the room and just say your first thoughts about the overalls and whether we think it's going to be a useful tool or not. What do you think, Andrew, about the idea of drawing some of your ideas on your overall?
No. I would say it'd be a good idea.
I think it's a very good idea. Get all messy and start a new trend, maybe. With our paints everywhere. It'd be amazing.
Brilliant. What do you think, Luella? Are you not sure?
I just think it might be hard to remember when you're in the middle of doing something. Oh yeah, it's my overalls that I've got to put it on, you know, instead of grabbing a sketchbook or.
Peter, what's your first thoughts of your overall?
You might lose body on them.
Keep them nice and clean.
And me.
Brenda, what are you thinking about yours?
Look, it is. I don't like it painted it. I don't like painting it at all.
You don't want to paint on it at all, you like it as it is?
Yeah.
Des, do you like your overalls? You think they're good? Or you don't like them? It's a good one.
I've always found it really difficult to use a sketchbook and record my ideas, so I'm going to try and experiment as much as possible with everything we learn here, so get as much on it as possible.
All the time in this course we're trying to find ways of kind of breaking down barriers and equalising situations. And basically if we're all wearing similar things and we're all doing the same activity, then straight away you've got something in common.
I can always go back if anything goes wrong.
That's really interesting, Pat. Do you want to record that on your overalls? Yeah. Yeah? Yep. On your picture, what does it looks nice?
Dark green.
Right.
So you can see it better.
Then you can do the dark green on top.
What we did last week, remember?
We can support for a class, please.
We did prints of them, didn't we?
Is that going to help you remember your leaf idea, do you think, having it there?
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, there's a leaf there. And it ordered the colour or the leaves.
Fantastic!
was on the birds.
Yeah, excellent.
I wrote about how I've been working with Shirley today.
Excellent, yeah.
And
it's pretty
that's
busy.
the colours that we've used, like we mixed red with yellow to make orange.
Right, that's up there.
Shirley's got that on hers as well. And that's about it.
Excellent.
Shirley spilled some paint earlier, so I told her to wipe it on my leg.
Brilliant.
Dancing makes a nice interlude. Brenda told me that.
I kind of feel a little bit more intimidated using these as a sketchbook than a normal sketchbook, because whatever you put on them, everyone else can see it, so there's not much room for personal ideas, which I find a little bit scary, to be honest.
In a way, they're a 3D sketchbook because obviously wear them more tactile, and it takes I think the pressure off as well. You feel a bit more relaxed writing things on them rather than in a book. You feel as if you have to, got sort of like a cliche type thing going on with a book. You feel sort of obliged to it to be a certain way or whatever, but this is any way you want it to be. So. I think that gives you the freedom. Me and Andrew there doing that liner cut.
Yeah. I never stop. He can't keep up with me. I'm too fast for him. There's a plane there just about to take off. But on the straps you can see I've got arrows going up and arrows coming down.
Why?
Because it'll tell me if I'm going up, it'll tell me I'm going straight. And if I'm going down too deep, that'll tell me I'm going too deep.
Is this in the lino?
Yeah.
Why we're doing this is we're trying to find a new way to think about our ideas and our work.
Well, to be honest, my initial response was not very good. I thought, oh, why are they making us do this? Oh, I don't want to do it, and yeah, I don't know, just resistant to it really. But since having done a bit of stuff on them, I feel differently now, and I think, they're just more personalised. You've got to kind of go into a sketchbook, whereas with this it's like just a quick thing when you're having a bit of a break.
I don't know, I just do it out of my head, I do. Yeah. I'm like Bugs Bunny and Scooby-Doo and that, yeah. Yeah, I like all that, and that's what all my kind of drawings are like.
John. And Tim.
So how does your overalls, how does it like that? How does it link in with your work? Because you've got some of the same people, haven't you? Excellent.
Yeah, I can see my work changing.
Hey, Tim's viewing you.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Boy.
Okay, where's the second?
Second one will be this one. That's the second one. And that's the third one. That's the third one. And that'll be the fourth one. They look really good. They do, yeah.
What about you, Luella? What did you first think when you saw these overalls?
Bear.
They were bare. Yeah. Okay. So what do you think about them now? They've really changed, haven't they? What do you think about them now?
Yeah, different colours, you know? All different pictures and everything on in there. Yeah.
What do you think about yours now, Luella? Do you like it or do you not like it? You like it. So the question is, okay, we know we like them and we know they're more covered now.
Yeah.
But are they useful?
Yes, and like when you draw stuff on it, yeah.
What's it useful for? Why is it useful to draw stuff on it?
Yeah. You have ideas then? Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. You can use it for ideas.
Yeah.
You've got, Luella, you've got so many ideas on yours, haven't you?
It's definitely something that I would love to do within my course and sort of have that kind of freedom, and because I don't have that freedom in my work, it was a nice sort of way of releasing sort of that sort of sense of like, oh, I can't do this, but I can. And it's looking at from the people with learning disabilities, from their perspective, that they don't do this every day, and it's just the same thing for me really. I don't do this every day, so it's a nice sort of change from the ordinary.
So do you think then it sounds, what you're saying is something about that process is very equalising?
No, definitely.
Between yourself and people with learning difficulties?
Yes, exactly, without a doubt. I mean, it's not, it's where it was something that we both experienced together, and it was completely new to both of us. So it wasn't something that sort of completely segregated them or segregated us. So it was something that we both had to sort of deal with at the same time.
Des, do you want to point to your favourite bit?
This like mucky bit, I've just left this mucky bit because it just represents like working with different people and just going, you know, just to like, so that just represents a bit of everyone, probably everyone in the group. There's some more pictures of me and Des there, which was really nice, just working beside him. It was really nice working with them. It was a really nice experience.
I think overall it's been like related to a normal sketchbook, it's been more appealing because of the format that it's in. So you know, you've got different areas you can choose, and because it's 3D on you, you know, I'm actually working on the 3D and not in the 2D, so it kind of clashes and it kind of works. I think the fear about a sketchbook is that you know, you've got this blank page and it's like, well, I've got to think of something to put on that page and to fill that page, and that's, you know, that's my fear of it. And with this, it's not really about filling up a whole page. You just, you've got your, you know, you fill up the space that you want to fill up, or, you know, just little marks, and, you know, that could be it. You know, you're not worried about finishing something. I'd like to use these in the future with my work to see if there's, you know, if it allows me for more experimentation and freedom with that, without having to sit down and plan before I start my work.
Or to actually get a fresh pair of overalls,
yeah,
and use them as your
and use it in my 3D environment.
I do like them now because, as I was saying earlier today, that it's, you know, it allows me to be messy, and it's kind of like, it's all right to be messy, and it's actually good to be messy, and that's kind of like what they're there for.
What do you like doing best, the sketchbook or the overall?
Overalls.
Do you think there's a difference between using a sketchbook or an overall?
One's a sketchbook and one's overalls.
Yeah. How is that different in the way you can work with them?
You can draw things on them. In sketchbook you've got to get it out and draw it in there.
Ah, good point, Peter, yeah. So you're saying a sketchbook is somewhere else and you have to go and get it?
Yeah.
Whereas your overall, you just draw on it and it's always there.
Always there.
Okay.
So this is part of history now, isn't it? and record my thoughts.
I didn't even think it would be like this at all. So it was a bit surprising, but like sort of pleasantly surprising, because I've come away sort of actually feeling a sense of accomplishment of doing the course rather than doing some rubbishy extension study. I felt like I've actually used my time well.
Painting, I love painting, yeah, I do love it.
It's just hands-on, it's good fun, enjoy it, really.